Okay, this is just a reflection time as usual. Just going to say, I just want to talk what has been going on lately. Um, things has things have been going great actually, especially my debate um, skill has gotten better and better every day, even though I have gone through like um, worse things like prolonged procrastination, anxiety, demotivation. um yeah, basically those are my friends, because those are the things that I always have every time I try to accomplish something. So but right now I'm feeling great, even though my practice is, especially today, hasn't been going really great. I mean, okay, I have made ar- some arguments for, especially the the argument that I am really proud of, is as an LO, as a leader of opposition. I tried to make an argument for this motion, name this house would ban international aid charities from using sensational, graphic, or overly emotional images of suffering. As an opening government, I wasn't really sure how to approach this particular motion. Yeah, this is the motion that starts with would. Okay, this house would. Um, so from what I have learned, so you have to give the explanation on how this motion will be implemented, right? But and I also learned from this incredible websites. Shout out um, to the people who contributes for to this amazing website called buildcase.ca. I got this from the Chicago Chicago, how to pronounce this, Chicago Chicago, yeah, Chicago Debate Society. And this is also a great channel. I have learned so many things from their latest videos. You know, this is these are great, but I haven't watched about the deputy speeches. But anyway, these are great. These are really great. It gives me very clear structure and approach on how to like start your preparation, start your um, you know making start your making your argument. And yeah, so right now I'm in the exercise 122, and so the exercise is pretty simple. You just have to watch a debate video, and then before you watch the debate, you have to try to do the preparation within 15 minutes, just like as the real competition. And then after that, you watch the PM speech, then pause. You try, compare your argument with PM's the PM speech in the video, and then write down the parts that you have missed, and then you know try you basically try to compare it, which one is better. And then if um, your argument is less good than what's in the video, then you have to like learn from that. You have to basically um, you just jot it down, something that you missed, and then try to do the prep once again with something that you have learned from what you have missed in the video. So I think that is really effective way of learning, because before I knew this, before I knew this website exists, uh, my practice was like I practiced by myself, okay, um without any video that acts as a as a real like opponents, so I basically just grab motion from the previous NUDC. Yeah, this is the NUDC is the competition that I will be participating in 20th September. I just grab it like randomly, and then I start to propose my I start to make my develop my own argument, and it doesn't have like a like direct feedback, even though I don't have mentor. But with this kind of with this type of exercise, I can like get a real feedback from this, and also the videos are not the debate videos are not random videos. They are they already you know they are already curated by um, by people who make this, who in charge of this website. So I and yeah, I think most of the debate were like very amazing. It's very concise, easy to understand. Most of them are really persuasive, and yeah, this is great. And yeah, one thing that I am struggling right now is I want to like incorporate a certain structure on how can I present or prep my argument in coherent and in clear way, because the last motion I tried to the last motion I use as in practice, no, the last attempt I tried to the last attempt I tried um, as an opening of opposition. As you can see here, this is very jumbled here. I don't know how to start the opening. That's first. And now I know that from watching this one video, and I like the opening opposition from this video, and um, her arguments her arguments resonated with me a lot. I mean, like, her arguments are akin to my arguments, you know even even yeah, her arguments are akin to my argument to my arguments. And I wasn't cheating. Like, I wasn't like watching this first and then write the arguments. No, I was just watching the opening government speech, the PM's speech, and then I just found that it was really easy to be rebutted, because I don't know, because maybe the motion is very easy for the opening. It's very easy for the opposition to um, to oppose. Like, it is really easy, and it is really hard for government to like propose this motion. So yeah, it advantages the opposition, I guess. And yeah, I rebut some of his arguments, like this and that. And sometimes and I wrote this within 15 minutes. I didn't propose like what is the best solution for this uh, problem, like this ban international aid charities. Why shouldn't we ban this charity, this you know this problem, like using sensational graphic or overly emotional observing. And also the main problem that the main problem, the major problem that that I still have, and I think it cannot be um, it cannot be fixed within 7 days, at least before my debate, is is my English. Obviously, my English is still bad, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to focus on this because I know that I cannot improve. Like, I cannot be like improve my articulation and my limitation of any any my limitation of other vocabularies that I haven't known yet. So right now I'm just focusing on something that I definitely can like improve. And one of them is articulation. Actually, articulation is something that I can improve. And then how I structure my arguments, I believe I can do that within 7 days, even though it's um, I don't think it's gonna be a very good result. But NUDC is a free competition. I probably will prepare harder than this for the next competition, especially ones that require money to register. And yeah, actually, the next 2 months there will be um, debate competition. That there will be debate competition that will be held by the local debate community city I live right now in Jogja. So I think that would be a great opportunity for me. Or maybe I can just participate in the next NUDC. That would be great. Or maybe I will participate in um what is it? The international community. The debate international debate community. Yeah, I mean in international scale, because I'm really confident. Not gonna lie. After I feel like I can give the same kind of the same argument of opening opposition, kind of the same argument. Wait, hold on. How can I say this? I feel like I'm confident now because I feel like I can give like kind of the same arguments that the opening opposition in this video had given. So because of that, because I feel like okay, my arguments and her arguments are kind of like, so I'm not really that bad. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I'm so confident to you know I still have my confidence um in full stack, no problem with that. So, and something that bothers me right now is um something that bothers me right now is my partner wasn't isn't really that serious. And I've tried to I've tried a lot, try to persuade him like to do practice like more often, but doesn't work out as I expected. So right now, I'm just focusing on myself. Just focusing on myself. I gave up on that matter. I don't really I don't want to really care more about that because it doesn't really improve anything. Especially my skill. So yeah, I just want to forget that. And then the um, next thing that bothers me is the how can I say? I don't know. I don't think I have other things that bother me, despite of that. So right now is sometimes I just feel like I cannot focus. I don't know why. Sometimes I just want to like stop in the middle of like making an argument, maybe because there is an urgency, I guess. And also sometimes if the emotion starts getting hard in the process of me trying to make an argument, I just like gave up very easily. I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. I don't know how to support my argument. I don't know if this argument is persuasive enough, persuading enough. Yeah. And so right now I'm just going to um, start to learning about the next lesson, even though it is not allowed it says in this website that you are not allowed to move on to other lesson before you reach before you like accomplish a certain um, requirement that this website has set. For example, like this one, please remember to stay on lesson one at least 10 to 14 practices. I don't think I only do like maybe 2 practices, but because of this website is designed to for is designed to to is designed to be like a long term like lesson. you know it also prioritize this website also prioritize, I mean the curriculum like from this website also prioritize like you need time to let the material sink in, as it says here. So it's actually really cool. And that's how actually like the our brain works. We cannot just like um force ourselves to like just to learn fast, out of like no, Be, because in my case, I mean, it's very late for me to find this website, so I have to learn it out of like this urgency, to be at least much better, when I finally start to when I finally compete in the real competition. So there's a lot of components that I have to know, and unfortunately I haven't known yet. So yeah, so for now we're going to go through all of the lesson, trying to get myself familiar with it until probably 6, and then after that we are going to continue to do more practices, maybe 1 or 2 motion, and you know also I'm going to um, especially I want to focus on the structure more. The structure, I think, is the most important thing that I have to absorb. you know the structure. How can I deliver a good opening? How can I make a good, no, not good. um in most cases, every time I try to present my every time I try to finally present my argument, I forget to give the signpostings, just which signposting is really important component that you cannot miss. Like you cannot like you cannot confuse the judges, by not by not mentioning signposting. I think you confuse judges and also the opponents because you don't. So yeah, signposting and general claim, also like general statement is also important. Before we come to nitty gritty, sometimes I just like too fast, and also I want to pay attention more to how good debater allocate their time. Like what should I do within the first minute? What can I do when it comes to how, what can I do when what can I do within the three the the third minutes, the fourth minutes, fifth minutes, etc. um yeah, I guess just have to yap a lot now because in debate situation I will be giving, I probably will prioritize to give like more, I mean like more, but in also in depth arguments, um because I think it's better if you can have um more detail, you know if you I think it's better if you have like enough arguments, like, but you also have to like deepen that argument or support that argument with uh, like enough detail, to justify your argument, and make sure you have more, I think, because the problem I'm having right now is the problem I have is that I every time I try to give my speech, I gave it in less than 7 minutes, sometimes 6 minutes. I just want to be over 7 minutes, I think that's okay, because there's a tolerance, 15 seconds tolerance, and even if you um, go past through 7 minutes and 50 seconds, you will not get penalized or anything. Your arguments are just, are not counted by the judges, and I think that's not really a problem. But I just want right now, I just want to make sure that I can give like enough arguments with a crazy detail and justification that can um, that can also impact on the weighing, um, on the on the weighing part, to say that okay, this impact, this solution is much is much more prominent than others. So yeah, I think that's all for the the reflection. It's been great, and what I like about reflection is that I can speak a lot. Before I try to make this video, before I press the record button, I didn't speak at all. Like I didn't speak at all. I mostly just watch and read, and the habit of speaking, I think, is important for me because to train my articulation. So I think that's great. Okay, goodbye.